You don't see anything like compromising. I have my my web browser's air gapped. All right, I have changed some things on the back end with Twitch, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be keeping an eye on things. I'm going to be observing the situation, monitoring the situation, if you will. All right, I would like to get this done today because my dumbass thought that Subnautica 2 came out next week. I was informed partway through this week that it doesn't. It isn't. Also, my tracking seems off. It's not grabbing my mouth quite right. I think it's my the sun's like blasting through my window. Let me change that. All right, is that better? A bit. It always works better when my room's darker, which is just unfortunate. All right, I remember where we are because we had to abruptly end last time. However, I'm probably gonna have to take a second to get reacquainted with what the fuck we're doing control-wise. That's right, and then so that's gun. I remember that because it sticks out. That's gun. Yeah, it's flashlight. Oh yeah, and that unlocks doors. So we can unlock shit in here now, right? I think. So we can turn these on. I don't think they'll... Yeah, I think that's everything, because the lift wanted something else, and the door over there wanted level 3, which we don't have. And we weren't sure where we were, because we just woke up here after turning off the AI. I don't understand. 1 minute I was working in the annex helping with the EL9 disinfectant, and the next I'm sitting in the past just staring towards the canal. The significance of where we are is as fascinating as it is terrifying. So other people are getting displaced, but they've still only mentioned this station, not like others. Are we a disturbance here in the ecosystem? Well, yes. Any alien to any planet is a disturbance in the ecosystem. All of us, even the apple tree. Maybe this place was never meant to be our home. Motherfucker, it's the moon! It's a literal hunk of rock that holds absolutely no atmosphere, no resources for sustaining life. I mean, to be fair, there could be some life form that doesn't need oxygen and can feed purely on, like... What is the moon made out of? It's like... I want to say graphite, but that's not correct at all. That's just... I know that's wrong. Whatever the moon's made out of, if it can feed on... If it can eat the ground. But even then... It's a non-replenishing, like, rock. You are going to effectively strip mine the thing in a space of time. Perhaps the canal is exhibiting some type of lure that triggers something in our olfactory, visual, and auditory senses. Maybe it coaxed Edith, Matthew, and probably Ken to enter it. If that's the case, I wonder if we can imagine ourselves as part of the nutrient cycling of an ecosystem. If we were to offer up parts of ourselves, would that be enough to satiate the cycle? You know, that's kind of a cool concept. Like, the moon calls people to, like, build rockets and go to it because it needs to be sated with the people that come on them. I fuck with that. That's cool, Cosmic Horror. Dehydrated tree. Bro, the apple tree is... I forgot you can't scroll. The apple tree is showing some concerning signs of severe dehydration. Water levels have been adequate and soil readings. Good conditions have otherwise been stable in the arbor. I was planning to reach out to you for your opinions on the ecological effects of some potential treatments that but that led me to ponder, do you think this could be related to the canal scoop samples? Let me know when you have time to talk. Okay. In light of recent events, I want to be sure that you feel open to express any of your feelings with me or William. Fucking drag it. God damn it. There we go. Additionally, if you would like to express your feelings privately, you'll notice a new program on your terminals entitled... If the corporation I am working for is like, if you want to express your feelings privately, write them down in your work terminal on this new program we've developed that ensures privacy called Your Diary. I am not trusting that shit. That motherfucker, that is a psyop so that they can work out how to more effectively get you to work a 10-hour shift on 8 hours pay. It is completely voluntary and private. Only you will have access to your diary files. Survey says? As always, if you have questions or anything, I will hesitate to reach out to you. Corpo Glowy. What's the equivalent of a Corpo Glowy? What was the zoom key? Because there was like this and then there was a... Is it Q? No. Nope. There was like a button to bring it like right up to your face. Ah, F. That's it. Yeah, F is the zoom key. I remember now. Huh? I heard footsteps behind me. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, well, if something is in here, at least I can now more efficiently flee from it. Can I get through that? I can. That's right, yeah, I was doing Q and E and I was like, why isn't it leaning? You gotta hold down space.
It is not mere delusion. I've seen him. The interface module must be used. For reasons that remain obscure. This module sees that which the human eye cannot. Do bear in mind, he observes us as well.
Is he malicious, though? Am I gonna be stanced up in a corner like that one guy from Ghost Hunters being like, please don't eat my ass, evil spirits? Okay, that looks like it's just depowered. Ah, how convenient, a power cycling station. Okay, let's see. Oh, is this? Oh, no, it's global power usage. Okay, I see. Alright, I'll turn on the least taxing ones, and we'll see if we can... Three, fuck, okay. I'll kill that until I need it then. nothing there I can really use. I probably shouldn't be running, but I just want to get out of here. Mission summary: to conduct the canal sample collection at the entrance of the canal, core tube and surface specimen collection complete with incident. Videographic and photographic documentation complete with incident. They found a new specimen. Alright. Crew tested multiple samples collected during the canal exploration mission. Tests for sample 3476 detected assemblages of Sterane biomarkers. This is proof of ancient life on the moon. Samples collected at the same area of sample 3476 are being allocated to undergo further tests and radiocarbon dating. Right. That's a person. I don't really want to touch that because we know that the funny weeds are not our friends. Paul Vargas. Oh, this is the email. Okay. Hi Carly, someone isolated themselves in the vestibule and reset the codes. There we go. I think it might be James in there, but he's not answering. I haven't been able to do a manual override of his security level 2 actions, so we're locked out. Your tether partners, right? Did he mention anything to you after the last time you were on the moon's surface? Judith, I am concerned about James. He started to spend a lot of time in the vestibule recently, and now he's locked himself in there. He isn't responding to anybody, and Paulie can't override the code. We used to do puzzles together at downtime when we were in a mission training. I'll see if I can take a few guesses at figuring out the code, but I'll need your help to if we do get the door open. I'm not sure of his mental state. Are you free in the next hour? Sure thing, I'll meet you at the terminal. Okay, so that'll be where we need to go, I assume. I'm not one to reflect on my actions and thoughts, however, this place, the canal, it means something significant. I'm concerned James has been quite withdrawn lately. I know we're all going through something, but I haven't seen him in days. James has lost it. He's locked himself in the vestibule and even set up strange code system using a keypad in the restroom. I'll try to track his movements so we can gain access to the vestibule. He's the only one left in the ward with level 2 security. Any findings will be sent to the archive terminal. Okay. So that'll be where we get the new funny module for the gun. Well, both of those are running. I hate that like half second that it takes to boot. Okay, so that's where we came from. Okay. That's the other way. I'm sure that's fine. That's the degaussing one, right? Do I need to back up? Alright, cool. What do you mean error? Do I need to degauss this again? I do. Oh, is imaging like it's a big MRI machine and I need to turn it off or something? Nice. We'll turn echography on as well. For what that's worth. So I wonder, once the doors are open, if you disable them, will they stay open? Ah, okay. Right. Let's try that out now. Let me disable that door that we just opened. Shit. I think I just heard the answer to my question. Echography needs level 3. Yeah, fuck, okay. You need to just have them stay open. Balls, alright. Oh. Right, so we're back where we started. Servers. Was there a panel I could use to, there was a power console somewhere I could use to tinker, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we are at capacity. Archives. Ah, fuck, okay. I figured it'd be something like that. We'll save the power for where it's needed. Okay, I think the doors should stay on. Shocker. So we're just going in a circle then. So there's like people talking about the vestibule and how we should get into it, but I don't know where the fuck that is. And I haven't found any code lock doors. Yeah, I can't change anything from there. We've been in the toilets, we've been down here, because that's where the other one is, and then further down there leads to... I hate when survival horror games do this. Can't get in there because that requires level 2. God. We've been into imaging. We couldn't... Oh, actually, hang on. There is one place in imaging we haven't checked. I'm also just going to kill the echography room. So, okay. We can't go that way, but then... Oh, it's literally just a... Where the hell else do we go then? There's like... Excuse me. There's no vents in there. Yeah, it's like nothing we can do. Unless, actually behind... This will be such a backtrack. So behind here, there was another panel, right? What did, Can I access this now? I have to degauss. Connect? No? No? Security level 1 cat interface module required. I have that, right? Oh, sorry, up there. God, I'm an idiot. Okay. I don't know if that actually, like, did anything in practice. Oh, okay, so the screen's up here. I see, I see. Server's active, okay. I don't know if that will have actually changed anything, though. Because I still need something to... Oh, wait, no, hang on, hang on. It said archive access, right? So if I power the server back on now, is that just going to magically unlock itself? Let's see. Because we technically have archive access, right? Ah. Naruhodo. I hate how fucking ghost everything gets now. We're going down? We are only going down, okay. Thank you, automatic lighting. Diagnostics. God, my phone just went off and scared me. Sorry, 1 second. I swear I'm looking. Just had to stick my phone where it wasn't gonna buzz. Please connect your cat device. Like this? Oh, yeah, yeah, right, because the cat's like a maintenance tool, so... on I1H2B3H3. Please restart the application when any fixes have been applied. Okay. The boot drive's corrupted. Oh, no. Okay, cool. So, let's try this again just so I have this on screen. Hello, I connected my fucking device. Did I disconnect it? Oh no, there we go, there we go. The words "this may take a while" never bode well in a video game, so I think this is actually a bit of a subversion. Alright, I1, H2, B3, H3. So H2 and 3, I1, B3. Should I write that down? I feel like I just need to keep a notebook next to me for all this shit. Cool. Done. Alright. Allow us to commence forth. I can't commence forth. I mean, that kind of looks like a dead end. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. This is not going to be as difficult as I thought it was. I1, H2, B3, H3. I1. What do I need to do to this? Oh, is it because they're like corrupted sectors? So I need to pull out H2, B3, H3. Okay, and then that one. God. Alright, let's try this again. Hey Guardian, how you doing, bro? No errors. Yay. Send a header and access security monitor above you using interface module. I did it though, what? Huh? What? Return to archives. Yeah, sure, that seems like the best course of action here. Hey, hey. Ah, fuck. Well, I hate that. I don't want to say anything about how it's on the lower levels, you know. Archive inactive. Oh, do I need to reboot the archive, like, again? I can do that. Bro. Are you fucking kidding me? my god. Did this bitch cut the power? He was just gonna be invisible. So he's just a 9-foot tall naked dude? Nine-foot tall naked dude who sounds like a orca or a blue whale. I feel like that he has to slouch to get through doorways. Right, so I need to find a way to get back to the power interface, which I think is that way. Not a fan of that. Actually, if I can... Oh, I have screwed myself. If imaging was still online, I could reactivate that door and then circle back around. Okay. Blue whales don't use echolocation, do they? I'm pretty sure they don't. Okay. I have our out, we just need to not panic. I'm gonna panic a little. I saw that flat move. Okay, so round this corner and it should just be a straight shot down, yeah? Okay. Oh, the door systems there are reactivated. Okay. Ah, but that's imaging, and so it's gonna like... Okay, I know how to do this. Okay, now we need to fucking book it. Okay. So, unless he has some magical capacity to bypass security clearances, we should be fine. Can I, there we go. Nice. Seems like a decent point to save. I did not enjoy any of that. Alright, oh, do I have to like... Oh, because the power got 86. Yeah. I have to turn the archive back on. Deimos. Emergency ecography of the canal must be performed. This requires level 3 security access. If you lack clearance, report to the founder and annex station. Oh. I don't like that. Both video and photographic documentation were taken over the 4-hour duration of the canal exploration mission. Upon reviewing footage, significant interference was detected, rendering the majority of the data unusable. Of nearly 4 hours recorded, approximately only 30 to 40 seconds of footage was partially usable. The canal's foundational purpose for Prism, a resolution must be achieved. I kind of feel like you're just feeding employees into the canal. 1964? Are we in the 70s? Or am I misreading things? This is Kali. I'm leaving this message for any remaining members of Prism still inside the station. We're trapped in the ward. The surface airlock requires level 2 security to open, but Mason is the only one with access, and he's locked himself inside the vestibule in fear of contamination and exposure to Entity A. He's encrypted the restroom side entrance with a strange keypad system protected by a hidden code. I managed to confiscate his code diagram and supporting photos. I've secured them in my locker. The code is 6137, of which we will take a note. If you're reading this, decipher Mason's code, retrieve his ID. It's the only chance to upgrade the security clearance. Okay. So, from this point, I believe that we'll need to access the elevator in the side room. Fuck. Okay. I despise this, but I know what we gotta do. I want to contain it as much as possible. I'm gonna use the side area as like an airlock. Yeah. I was just thinking whether this is a good idea, and yeah. I mean, I'm kind of fucked either way, but yeah. Is it? If I enter from one of the far rooms, that might be actually less intrusive. Which would be, yeah, over here. One of the commons. Which one's this one? Commons 1. It sounds like he's on the other side of it, though. Okay, cool. That locker there, I think, is where we need to go. Why is he coming this way? What? Ugh, I like his little ancillary pinky toe. That's a dead end. Hopefully he gets confused. 6137 was the code. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this gives me time to look at things. Huh? Left to right. Oh, is this the decrypted? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Should I take photos of this? Maybe I should just for posterity and safekeeping. What the fuck? Why is there a timer on my phone? I've never set that. Cool, and then cool. All right, and then these photos. I think I kind of half remember where that is. It's the tree, so that'll be the easiest one to find. There's a couple of loops of wire. I'm not entirely sure where that is. I guess we'll just wander until we find something. Just wondering if I heard something. I'm wondering whether we should head out to the tree. Because that's like the easiest one to track. I have a concern that he's left and he's out here. Can't see anything on it. Gotcha. So that's a hashtag. Okay. I'm making physical notes of everything. Alright. So now we need to find the others. Let me see. This wasn't one, was it? No, I don't think it was. I think I remember what the others were. It'll just be a matter of finding them. There was the 2 loops of wire. There was that weird, like, view into a grated room. And then, what was the last one? Oh, the console, right? Yeah, it's like this console with all the shit leading into it. It looks like a sink. And then the spools of wire. And then this. Oh, I know where that is. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. What do you mean error? Fuck off. There you are. Alright, there's a cross and reception. 2 more. I heard a footstep. I'm not a fan of this. Free ourselves up some power. I have that. Oh, it's the server. Aha. Okay. Bathroom is crosses. So we just got one more. It's the loop, a couple of loops of wire that we need to look out for. Oh god, I'm sitting like a shrimp. Oh, fuck my lower back. I'm getting old. I can't sit like a pretzel anymore. So, based on like where we've taken walkabouts, I'm going to make the assumption that it's probably somewhere out here. There you are. Alright, and the pipes are swirls. Let me have another look at that. I wanna note it correctly. Okay. Cool. Snail shell spiral. Alright, that's everything. So now we need to actually work out where the hell to put it. It's like, all this is well and good, but we don't actually know where the fuck we're going. No, that's not a lock. Although we actually don't know what the, we don't know what order these are in. I assume, okay, hang on. So it'll be, tree would be 1 based on this. Then bathroom would be 2. Reception would be 4, and then the, 3. Okay. And then the numbers associated would be, the hashtag is 2? I think the hashtag's 2. The plus symbol... The plus symbol's 4. The cross is... 4 as well. I think so. And then the swirl is second row 2 from back 3. Okay. I think that's right. But like I said, I don't know where the fuck we gotta put it. We haven't found any keypads or anything. Yeah, because that's the door to the commons. That's the door to like the center. That goes to imaging. This is like just a table. That's the server room, which we don't need to go back into. Prong requires level 3, I know that, so that's pointless trying to boot that up. This is that, like, weird corner, yeah. There's nothing over there, is there? No. Just figured I may as well check. Nothing in the bathroom, okay. So heading back out here then. The lift requires level 2, right? Yes. Okay, so that is the next step once we find the place to put this thing. We can't go in there. It's not back, is it? By back, I mean like down here. No, there's no codes there. Was there a code lock on the, No. Where the hell are we going? Let's see. We're trapped in the ward. The surface airlock requires... Yep, Mason's the only one with access. He's locked himself in the vestibule. Is there a map? Media? No, that's only the videos. No. Balls. The vestibule isn't the, like, door I was banging up against. I'm nervous that the guy's missing. I feel like I'm gonna pivot a corner and he's gonna be hiding in some random corner. Where the fuck is the vestibule? I feel like this is gonna be one of those things like that vent from last time where, like, I've already solved it, but it's like something just incredibly stupid is cock blocking me. Tell you what, I'll make one more lap, and then I need to go take a piss. And I'll go do that, and then I'll have a quick check. And see if I can work out where we need to go. Oh, it's not this... Fuck off. Fuck off. What? Who the fuck puts a point of transit in the middle of a goddamn bathroom? Fuck you. Okay, 2, 4, 3, 4, I think. Wrong? Okay. Well, we got the parts. Let's try 2, 4, 4, 3. No? 4, 2, 4, 3. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh wait, is it sounding off when I'm doing the correct button presses? Hang on. No. 4, 3, 4, 2. How the fuck? I have the numbers. I just need to work out what order they're in. Did I try 4243? 4342? 3244. Let me look at receptions again. Looking at the cross, I think that would be the easiest to misinterpret, because I took care with the swirl because I was like, I know they're gonna put a second swirl in there somewhere to fuck me up. Oh yeah, it's already set. No, it's just a solid cross. Unless I fucked up reading one of them. Wait a minute, was there a second? Okay, maybe the bathroom one will be the easiest to like check and see if it's wrong. Well, no, once again, it's a solid cross. Oh, he's back, he's back. Fuck. How am I meant to work out what the fuck it is? Unless I've misread one of them. I am like 99% certain I got it right, but there's always room for me being the standard dipshit. Okay, so 4 should be the cross. Yep, that's what I put down. The X should be 4 as well. Yep. The snail spiral, second row top. 3. Yep. And the hashtag 2. I'm coming up the same conclusions, dude. I like the sound of that. Oh fuck, oh shit. I thought he was just visible. Oh fuck. Also, is that a hanger? Was he dangling it out freestyle? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go take a piss. Because I really need to go. So I'll be back in a couple. We're back. Ugh, okay. Sorry, just slugging down a little bit more coffee. Okay. Ugh. Right. I wish I could see the battery on what I... No, it's okay. It's still full. I also don't know if we can take this thing out with a pulse. I feel like we probably can't. And that makes it all the more terrifying. Okay. I think... Am I reading this wrong? I can't be reading this wrong, though. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to be really fucking mad if this is the case, okay? Because of the thing up here, remember left to right, right? You read this one left, you read this one right. So the way I've been mapping this out in my head is like, let's take the cross, right? It's the third row, rightmost side. You're aligning what is the number at the tip of the arrow on that column on this one, right? So the tip of the arrow, middle column, 4, right? If it's direct substitution, where it's like the cross should actually be 5, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I think I'm gonna make a note. Let's see, so the cross could also be 5. The hashtag would be 8. What else was there? The cross in the bottom left could be 0. And the swirl would be 7. Okay. So we have 8057 as a second set. So let's try 8. 570. Nope. 8057. Whoops. 8057. 0578. Nope. 7508. I hate having to try and brute force this shit. Okay, I thought I heard a heavy footstep, but that was probably me. Okay, let me see if I can just find the order. Because this is going to take forever. Because I feel like... No, it doesn't say. I assume that's just a clear button. I swear I got the numbers right the first time. Maybe it's something to do with the order of the symbols. So what's the first? So the cone, then the cross, then the other cross, and then the hashtag. So that would be 3, 3, 4, 4, 2. We already tried that. What about the second set of numbers I had? That would be 7, 7508. Seven, 5. Nope. It's not, no, nothing strange about that. Left to right. Oh wait, there's only one in each column. So hang on, does that mean left to right is, in this case I could have the numbers wrong. Hang on. So it would be 4, sorry, it would be cross, circle, sorry, cross, squiggle, hashtag cross. Yeah. Cross, squiggle, hashtag X, which would be 4, 3, 2, 4. I swear I tried that with the initial combinations. Fuck off. Alignment process. Damn it, I was hoping it was a, like, save point. User ID, shit.
This is Dr. Weber, clinical psychologist. Today is the 19th of February, 1979.
Yeah, I thought it was.
1846 LTC. I've been compelled to implement a 3-stage process to help mitigate this delirium. The first stage is the re-entry chamber, a mandatory step for any personnel returning directly from the canal. Though, regrettably, not all exhibit the requisite discipline.
You pouring tea?
The second stage, which I regard as the most critical, is the anchor. I've repurposed a hall within the Commons to repeatedly present footage of a hollyhock in bloom. Repeatedly watching it grow seems to have a noticeable calming effect, a basic yet apparently necessary comfort. A final step, designated the alignment procedure, is situated within the vestibule. This procedure is reserved for those in advanced states of psychological decline, producing a perceived mental and somatic reset. I shall continue to monitor the effectiveness of each stage. At present, however, these steps seem to be helping to a degree.
Alright, so if I do alignment, is it gonna go all funky on me? I thought that might be a save point. No. Do I need to do alignment? I guess I do. Optical tests in room 1. Oh. Okay. How many of the shape? Oh, I wasn't looking at it. 3? I don't know. Embedded item recognition. I thought we were meant to click something. This is a Rorschach test? None. How is that meant to calm you? I'd be freaked the fuck out if that was, like, company mandated de-stressing. Also, this music, God. Spatial discrimination. Oh, you know what they're gonna fucking do? They're gonna spawn the guy. They're gonna spawn the guy while I'm doing this. I don't know. Sure front. Do these have any bearing on anything? Is this how I pick my ending? Okay, that didn't change anything for me. Dude, I was so fucking paranoid that he was just gonna pop out. Drain the basin. Alright, into the basin and start the somatic procedure. What am I doing here? Ah. 6541. All right. James, you okay? Judith, wait, how did I get this? Did he see me in? I'm concerned about James. He started spending a lot of time at the vestibule recently. Now he's locked himself in there. He isn't responding to anybody. Yep, we've already read that one. For all our safety, the base is in lockdown and travel to the moon surface is not permitted as long as you are not exhibiting signs of illness. You're free to go anywhere within the base, except for areas designated for quarantine. Please remain distant as much as possible. Reach out via email. Okay. Diary. The tapes. I can't see or hear it, but I can feel it. The message is clear. We must be cleansed before we enter the canal. There is time, but we must start the cleansing process now. There are too many contaminants to keep track of. This area has to remain isolated and clean. It must. I can't keep restarting the process. I won't be fully cleansed in time. I think someone else was in here, maybe while I was sleeping. Did I let them in? I can't remember, but I need to protect the space. Some sort of failsafe code is my only waking self, for only my waking self to understand. They're leaving to enter. They're leaving, entering the canal. How can I join them if I'm not clean? One more bath. So did he like drown himself doing that? Interface module to upgrade to level 2. Do I need to, what, plug it? Hang on, do I need to degas? Now do I need to... Module updated, there we go. Hell yeah! I thought it was going to be a completely separate module, but shows you what I know. Alright, I think that's worth a save. Fuck! If I have to do all that again... Okay. Six, 5, 4, 1. Last time I died, I didn't have checkpoints, so at the very minimum. At the very minimum, I should just need to straight upgrade the thing. That was what I was so worried about. I thought I was going to have to go through the whole like code entry process again. Like, fuck, that would have been annoying. Module updated, cool beans. I don't like any of that. Oh my god! Dude! What? What the fuck? Where the fuck? What? Oh god damn it! I can't remember the fucking code again. What was it? 6541? Dude! Come the fuck on! Is this intentional, like spawning him in that corridor? You have nowhere to run. There's not even any fucking areas in here to hide. You can't hide under the bed. You can't do anything. Fuck off. Okay. It half sounds like he's spawned behind me. Okay. He should be locked in there now. Let's go save. Dude, that was... that... The first time I was like, oh, is it an intentional death? Like, are we gonna, like, respawn somewhere else? Because that's like the... that was the... what I thought the alignment was gonna do. Like, kill us and send us somewhere else. But, like, the second time... it just felt like they were, like, killing you for the sake of it. Like, it's not scary when it's, like, borderline unavoidable, you know? It's just annoying. Okay, so he's locked downstairs, but I don't think that matters to him.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find.
This guy doesn't sound evil at all.
Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it with great anticipation.
Well, he seems like a completely sane guy. Nothing bad will happen. Why was I fiddling around with that thing below it? Security's credentials, gotcha. I already have the module selected, bang. I don't know why they have a bin of, like, mostly drained batteries. Damn, so this is the first time we're actually on the lunar surface. That's cool. Oh shit. Haha, I can see my house from here. Look guys, I'm doxing myself. That's where I live. It feels like my my FOV's been like restricted, like I can't look down properly. I was half trying to jump, but I forgot that spacebar just makes you do the little tippy toes thing. Alright. It'd be really funny if Chapter 5 is literally just crossing into this section. I assume we'll be back there at some point because there were level 3 security access doors that we didn't, like, obviously get access to because... Hello, we're here. I think it's really funny that getting into an airlock requires security clearance. It's like, I get it for leaving, but if the door's already open, why would you, like, need security clearance to, like, shut the outside to let someone in, you know? You're not fearful of, like, foreign invaders on the fucking moon, are you? Like, what if someone lost their cat out there? They would be fucked. Oh hey, a save point. Let's go. I don't know why I was like, oh, they're letting the... Oh wait, no, that is water. That must be a pipe. I was gonna say, why is there a second airlock, but it's a decontamination chamber. Huh? EL9? Unable to administer... Ooh, what? What's EL9? Am I forgetting something that we were told last time? Yikes. Let's see. Can I step over here and read this? Yeah, that's a little bit more readable. Alright, time frame. Right, so day 1, you get headaches, sinus pressure, ice pick, headaches, tinnitus, fullness in ears. I hate all of that. Eye strain, photophobia, blurry vision, floaters, some instances of subconjunctival hemorrhage. Subconjunctival. That's a lot of words I know, just mashed together. His eye blew up. Day 5, insomnia, trouble sleeping, sleep paralysis, disturbance during hypnagogic or hypnopompic states, high cortisol levels. That phrase has been fucking ruined by the funny dancing horse. Cognitive decline, visual manifestations, visual and auditory hallucinations, confusion, brain fog, dissociative memory loss. Day 30, breathing difficulties, cough, low-grade asthma, low blood oxygen levels. Day 45, dehydration. Oh no, his piss is dark yellow. Gaunt appearance, unable to intake nutrients by mouth, constricted veins, difficult to detect for needle insertion, deep amber-colored urine. I was joking. I was taking the piss, one might say. I've got to stop. Day 60, death. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad symptom. Cardiac arrest. Yeah. Day 61, fruiting bodies developed with a fungal growth on the back of the tongue. Positive. Positive cryptococcal test. So whatever, I assume whatever was EL9 is this parasitic growth. And I also assume that it's what the old mate back in the ward was suffering with. Okay.
We came so far, further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
There's something wrong with these astronauts, I tell you what. Hi Ken, the automated sensor in decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Oh, okay, so it might not be that bad. So I can get it fixed, we can work around it by manually entering the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew in the main control lab. Okay. Wait, no, I already read the email's diary. Right, woke up in past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like you need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice, my voice, together. Well, I don't feel like you needed to open up a diary entry for a single word, but hey ho, you do you, bud. Ugh. I hate that these are basically like cat flaps. Oh, there's another save point. Overflow is at 100% capacity, systems at 100%, so we need to drain those. Okay. Medical evaluation. Male, 51, lead physicist. General appearance, poorly. Well, you don't need to do him like that. Patient has a prominent cough, breathing issues. He's experiencing tightness in his chest, which he says started after a presence visited him yesterday. He also complains of ice pick headaches, floaters in his vision, and sensitivity to light, which he has been experiencing for about a month. Communicated concern to Judith Weber, the psychologist, regarding Becker's comments about a presence and submitted a referral for examination after patient recovers from physical symptoms. Becker has been isolated and prescribed salbutamol for asthma symptoms. His primary and secondary rotations will be reassigned until further notice. God, I feel like such a fucking dunce. I feel like Aiden Ross trying to pronounce fascism. It's like, it's one of those words where you read it a shit ton and you're like, oh yeah, no, I know how to pronounce that. And then you actually get around to it and your tongue just like trips over itself. Ah, I can't use the old ID. Okay. I already checked in here. It's like an ID I'm meant to be scavenging. Nothing on here? No. Nope. Hmm. Seven, 8, 6, 1. Nah, I thought that would be too good to be true. What about this one? No. can't go down that way. I feel like, why would they lead me here if I can't do anything? Like, I haven't learned... There's literally been one document which has just been, like, world-building shit. It hasn't been anything actually substantive. Can't see anything there. What about with the funny vision? Nope. Nope, nothing comes up on giggle vision. I might have to go... Ugh, God, voice crack. I might have to go back. I mean, we found out that apparently there's a thing we should be able to do to manually set the decontaminant. Maybe that's... I mean, but we found that, like, here. We didn't... Yeah, that door's stuck. This one's powered off. Manual entry of chemical formula required. Well, how do we do that then? We may as well note down what we're actually getting deconned for as well. EL9, yep. Okay. I might turn the gamma up a little because I feel like this is like, it's way too fucking dark. Like, I get that you're meant to be like, you know, you're meant to have like dark patches and see better with the flashlight, but it genuinely seems like it's just too fucking dark. Like, there are too many corners I can't see shit in. It's like impediment of gameplay almost. Right. So there's got to be some way. It's gotta be some... Motherfucker! What? Escape doesn't pause. Did he literally just jump scare me and run off? I'm getting kind of sick of this. I'm just gonna be frank. It feels like this game's just fucking around. Like, I feel like half the time it's not giving you like any indication of where to fucking go, and you just gotta stumble across shit, which is like, it's sometimes fine, but like, I don't know, man. The only other thing, does that jump scare indicate that I was meant to be looking at something? There's batteries that... Oh, for fuck's sake. 1088. Discover something in the arbor. It's a large animal. It does not appear to be alive. I think this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then you need to go to main control. We need to get it to the main control lab. I went back to the arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. Did you dissect him in a greenhouse? I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I'm grateful to be able to share in this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. Oh, so they found, like, native life? There's potential illness going around until we know more. That the STIP is in effect. Report at the first sign of symptoms. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down sepsis frequently. Wear masks. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in the designated isolation zone. Your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Fucking Kim will be conducting recurring surface swabs and air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerated wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. Cool. Running batch file. Also, why did that guy just jump scare me and leave? Why didn't he kill me, huh? Coward. Steran biomarkers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for the radiocarbon results. Can I hide under this? No. Shit. I'm just gonna have to stop drop if he comes in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarkers, assemblages in these samples. And from long ago, I am excited. It doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. Photogenic, proteinogenic amino acids. I saw photogenic. Everything. After everything, it's all been worth it. This is momentous. Life right here, right now is with us on the moon. Maybe the canal harbors a more hospitable environment for certain organic material, and after I get the next experiments logged and prepped tomorrow, I need to talk with Barbara. What I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence, the loss of time, the hallucinations, and yet I embrace it. I embrace the process. I hear it now. The canal is the only way to go on together. Cool and dandy. Oh fuck. Oh god. I'm very potentially cooked. I mean, just de-ghost this thing. Okay, so you don't need to, like, flash them. That's new. Well, not new. I hadn't actually tried to ping them before. I assumed that it would be like a photograph thing where you can only see them in, like, increments. And because the photograph drains battery, I assumed, you know, that would be your owners. It's your means of defense is gathering intelligence. Ah, fridge. Oh, it's a chemical freezer. Citric acid, phenol, parasitic acid, hydrogen peroxide, cholohexidine, copper ions, ether water, sodium chloride, isopropyl alcohol, ethanol. Yep. I felt like Weird Al doing the fast bit of hardware store. Decontaminant solution, EL9. Successful EL9 solution, base active ingredient 1, Cu squared plus, active 2, stabilizer. Okay, so we... Hey, buddy! I did not know that was the save point. EL9 solution, disinfectant compiler, main control lab decontamination. Stabilizer solution for EL. God, I'm gonna have to do chemistry. Potential actives. Okay. So. We need 2 actives, a base, and a stabilizer, right? So Cu2 plus. It's copper ions, right? Yeah, yeah. No, not silver ions, copper ions. Cool. Okay. Sweet. So we need to work out the rest. Right. EL9 base notes. Okay. Improves penetration into porous surfaces. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide, so it can't be water. Isoprope. This is a very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Okay, that sounds good. Propylene glycol. Risk of residue. Keeps citric acid from clumping or separating. Keeps copper ions suspended and spread out evenly. So, okay. Isoprope or prop. Isoprope or prop gly. Yep. Ethanol compatible with EDTA. Doesn't assist copper ions. Okay, cool. So we ignore that. So we need to choose prop or propylene. Isoprop or propylene. Yeah. I think... At a guess, I'd say isoprop as a base. Potential actives for EL9. Copper ions, unstable if exposed to strong acids or too much chloride. Best in mildly acidic environments. Silver ions are highly compatible. EDTA combines silver ions too tightly. Parasitic acid will destroy copper ions. Okay, so we can't use that. Potent oxidizer. Phenol can reduce copper's strength. Okay, hydrogen peroxide works well with... Okay, so hydrogen peroxide's probably good. Chloral hexidine. Okay, so hydrogen peroxide is probably our good second active. I think everything works with the EDTA test. Ooh, that's hopeful. Compound is 100% effective. Formulator assigned to decontamination chamber. Let's go, baby! Chemistry geniusness. Alright. I just realized we're gonna have to backtrack past where that little asshole was ambling about. I can't draw on him to check if he's there or not. Oh, there he is. Okay. I don't know. Oh, it's a power distro. I see. Nice. We get to clean ourselves. Is this where we find out that we're just gonna, like, straight up die because we're, like, inexorably made of this stuff? Why couldn't we just, like, fill a squirt gun with that shit? Alright, we have no information on who this is. General appearance, large animal, deceased, pale flesh and hairless. 400, half a ton, not nearly. Vertebrate animal looks to be of the mammalia class with 10 limbs. Neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows an apple lodged in the long throat, which was probably the cause of death. Horror from the moon. It chokes on apple. The digestive system consists of one stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present with no evidence of uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is female, which also suggests the potential existence of a male mate. Due to the size of the subject, partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery on the arbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been scheduled for tomorrow. The arbor's been closed off for the time being. Interesting. It's like this is oh that's a lab assistant. 7891. I might just note that down.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
Okay, so that was the airlock, right? So we need to go back through here. And then where was that? Oh, is it the canteen? God, I can't see shit. Yeah, it was this way. Alright, I'm gonna take this opportunity while I'm in a vent to take a piss really quick. I will be right back. Alright. Give me 2 seconds just to put some socks on. And then we'll crack back into it. Right. Well, that's terrifying. I click back in and I start hearing whining again. Now this leads into that, like, aqueduct area. I gotta imagine it's through there. Not a fan. So I need to make it across the room. Man, these moon entities really don't have any decency, do they? Fuck. I would really like him to leave, but I get the feeling that's not on the cards. Oh, yep, there he is. I see. What was it? 7891. Come on, you slow piece of shit. Oh, is it just going to automatic? Yep, okay, cool, 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 cool. Beautiful. I don't like that noise. Why is the orchestra that can't play string instruments firing up all of a sudden? I just don't like there's goop everywhere. Overflow area. Yeah, got a mold problem down here. Yuck. Ah, okay. That was like a PDA or something. Did that, I assume that drained the other ladder? I also have this feeling that they're gonna drop one of those naked fucks in here. You know, maybe I had the wrong idea. I think, yeah, I had the wrong idea. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that one of those creatures that they were dissecting? They got choked on an apple? Oh boy. Am I gonna find myself in some completely different facility now? Oh no, no, I think it's the same one. Is it? No, I think it is, I think it is. Okay, so this place should be drained now, yeah? Yeah, cool. Whee! Okay. Beep. We can get out of here. Thank you for following, Rumorg Velvet Moth? That's a lot of words. I think I will just go with moth if it's all the same to you. Right. The incident occurred at the Canal Observation Experiment. What? The incident occurred at the Canal Observation Experiment at... Is that a double-up sentence? During setup, Matthew Gerard, physicist, went into a trance and walked into the canal. I'm just going to skip. I'm just going to skip trying to break down that first sentence. Henry Becker, lead physicist, successfully retrieved Gerard via the tether connection. Gerard was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given IV treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Gerard went into a cardiac arrest and died on August 29th at 8:25. Berry was held outside the base. Outside the base? Velvet Moth entity? Oh, you're a VTuber too? Oh, let me take a peek at your model if that's the case. Oops, shit. Opening the wrong browser. Ah, my fucking chat widget's blocked now. Oh, me doing this has broken things. Some of your clips are of a retired model. Ah, okay. Have you got like a new one on the cook? Oh yeah. I see. Well, even if that's your old one, I think that's pretty cool. I like that model. Your new one debuted in February? Oh, so that is your new one. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. Really like the wings. Yeah, welcome in. Always nice to meet a fellow streamer. It's pink and white, it's a new one. Ah, okay, no, it was blue. At least that's what it looked like. I was trying to click around. I assume your profile picture is the new one. Then I think I had it backwards in my mind. Right. Oh, right, and this is his autopsy. Barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he was void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for the IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient was put into a medically induced coma and has been given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for MIC. Transcript has been requested. So, I'm assuming this thing behaves like most fungi, where it spreads and like it like absorbs all moisture in your body. Her Alec ideologue, Kenneth Murphy, left base. On-duty crew is sparse, loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave. He did not inform anyone. Safety reasons, base is now on lockdown. Terrifying. Yeah, parasitic infections and shit are like, they're one of my like least favorite prospects. Even like banal parasites like tapeworms, I don't like those. I don't like the idea that something's like just made itself a home inside your gut, you know? What's that idea I wrote down? 7891. Ooh, oh, this is how we upgrade our... That's a lot of diary entries. Hopefully they descend into gibberish. A magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that's not my own. The others think they're hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. Oh. Is that an implication that this is like some kind of hive entity where it like, as it takes over your mind, it's feeding you memories of like the consciousness and you're interpreting them as like hallucinations, but it's your mind getting effectively reformatted. Bro, that's fucked. I love that. That's fucked though. Slipped in main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. I know now, there's no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. There's just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we're all together. It's time for me to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. So what's her? Is it the creature that choked to death? Is there a second tree? I assumed that the tree in the main atrium was sweet. Oh, okay, no. So that's where the corpse is. So it must be a different area. Right? Ugh. Why is there almost lip smacking noises from the cameraman? Like he's really hungry to eat this thing. Horrors beyond our comprehension. Man, I wonder how that'd fry up. A second life form has been discovered. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. Well, is it incompatibility in terms of like one of the fun things about apples is that the seeds, if you eat enough of them, actually contain is it cyanide pentathate? So like you could, it's like if you ate like 10 million bananas, you die of radiation poisoning. If you ate enough apple seeds, you would die of cyanide poisoning. So I'm wondering if it's something like that, where it's like we have the capacity to filter out like that little, like tiny amount of cyanide, but they don't. Or whether it's just they don't have the throat to not choke on an apple. One of them's very funny and the other one's just kind of whatever. It's like, what was the War of the Worlds? They died from the flu. I remember that. Everyone just like keels over and just trips themselves because they got a little sniffle. Okay, so we have level 3 security interface now. I don't know where we actually take that. Oh.
Don't give up.
Oh, good. We've got the director or whoever it is talking to us. We are infected, and I am almost dead certain that my hive mind theory is correct. We've also been knocked out like 4 times. There is no way in hell we were not infected during one of those. There's another save point there. I might just avail myself of the... Okay, actually, what are we meant to do now? The canal. Oh, okay, yeah. So I head back across the moon, and then I can get into the level 3 areas from the other site. Yeah, okay. I know where we're going. Wait, no, I've been there. Around this way. Ugh. Man, you feel like I know whenever people do like I think it's called NASA punk aesthetics, they're always like, oh, the network connection isn't good enough to have like no latency connection with Earth, but this is the moon. Like, you wouldn't have no latency connections, but you would also not have like enough latency issues to prevent how did I miss that? You also wouldn't have enough latency problems to like flatly not be able to communicate with Earth on like a pretty frequent basis. Like, we can get streams from the ISS with very low latency, so why the hell would we have problems like communicating with the moon, especially when we've got a shit ton of satellites between here and there we could bounce them between? Like, maybe not video, surely, but text. It is like, I really wish they used this more, where like the game has such a cool soundscape, where like you can, it's very effective at like making you paranoid purely due to the sounds, and then when you're out here, when it's all reduced to just like your character breathing, I really wish that they utilized that more. It's such a cool juxtaposition. I also feel like there's got to be something out here that you can like scan. But like, I feel like this would be the sort of place where they would like stick a hidden, you know, a hidden little doodad. Now the question remains, did I contain the infected down here? I think I did. I think I had like a half thought that I'd have to come back. What do you mean error? I think this is the final chapter. If I remember correctly. Okay, and I think I did lock the guy in that room over there, so we should be able to just quickly save. Wait, is the server gone back offline? Oh. Oh, I see how this is. The prongs were the bits that I was locked out of before. Alright, so. I might... Okay. Degauss my gun. Wrong control. What am I... Okay. So that's all good. Oh, there's a proximity thing. Okay, so I need to find... And then it'll be sides? Yeah. Dope. And now, for the second one, which is in that room. I am not looking forward to that. Alright, let's have a quick listen. I think we're good. I was half expecting to immediately get murked the second I walked through here. What was the panel? Because I think, oh yeah, it's over here, it's over here. Oh my, no, 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 no. Shit, balls. Oh, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. I didn't realize he was staring like straight at me until like the half second before I was like, I should pull up my scanner and like see if I can find where that moaning's coming from. Good God. Holy shit. Okay, alright, let's just give it a couple of seconds. Mm. I can hear that like soft little like edging up of the music, and I'm like, I know he's close. Like that. It makes me wonder if he's back where we saw him last time, and we're just gonna have to wait. I think we're good. No, wait, no, it's that one, that one. What do you mean try again? There we go. Okay. Oh, here we go, here we go. And up. Got it. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright. Is that everything I need to prep myself to go into the canal? I feel like, should I grab another battery? Might as well. Alright, I feel like that was the last thing I needed to do to unlock the airlock down here. Or maybe not? Oh, maybe I have to, like, check in with the central server, maybe? Ah, right. Lunar ultrasound must be performed. Proceed to ecog. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's in there where I need to kick this off. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. I thought that door was closed for a second, and I was like, sorry, open for a second, and I was like, I don't remember doing that. I know that door's closed, but those footsteps give me a hell of a lot of paranoia. A significant amount.
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it. Another contraction.
Right. Cool. I don't like those big fucking footsteps. Immediate intervention required. The ripening in what? Ripening and induction terminal. Oh, I know where induction is. I'm all of a sudden a lot less confident. Oh, hey, good. It's the entity. Does ripening I was gonna say imply that they were like growing this shit in batches, despite the fact they didn't know what the hell it was?
Keep pushing forward.
Or am I what's getting ripened? Inject amniotic brine. Such choices. So, amniotic as in amniotic fluid? As in, like, birthing fluid? Am I gonna get torn apart as soon as I walk out here? Am I heading back to Oh, I see where I am. I got a bit lost for a second there. Am I just heading back to the airlock? Like the initial airlock? There's something wrong. Have I lost access to the archives? Archive inactive. I can fix that. Cool. Ah, power cut. I can't fix that. Fuck. Oh no, he's my coworker showing me a video. I don't want to watch your AI generated slop. No. You want me to... Oh, you can't work out how to use a mouse? Yeah, like I can... Stop shaking me. I'll play it. Archive recovery mode? So did they maybe kill the Hive mother and now the Hive is just like responding in like a manner where it's treating every foreign entity as hostile? And the reason he didn't kill me is because I'm infected? Yep, thank you for emphasizing my point. Oh hey, it's actually workable this time. Wait, did I? There we go. What? No battery? What the fuck are you I had batteries. Do it. Okay, I need to do this again. Oh, the fuck you. What are you talking about? God. How did that take 3 shots to get that in there? Stole my battery. Dicked me about with half-expired batteries. Yeah, look at that. 1 bar. So now we get to see what's in here. And maybe understand how we got here from the original station we were on. Oh, never mind. I was gonna try and pull my my flashlight up again.
You've come so far. One final step.
So, am I just not gonna see what's in here? Or is this me going crazy like everyone else who's gone in there? So that was me adopting like a fetal position, which I assume means I am being reborn as part of the hive. Wait, is this the AI core? No battery. Fuck. Eh?
Together. We begin anew.
Is it some kind of parallel world thing?
You endure. Through you, I endure.
Yep. Hive mind shit, yep. Right, and the flower deep blooming emphasizes that it's past the point of return, that I can't be fixed. Yep. Is that it? Oh no. Ooh. Blah blah blah. Reported date 2025 Prism Lunar Containment Recovery Program from the expedition of 1975. The objective was to recover data associated with the Prism Canal expedition in 1979. Prism Lunar Expedition geological contractions within the site known as the Canal operations continued until 1979. In 1999, a Union Plaza Resort employee, John Cooper, reported the discovery of something in the Union Plaza operational irregularities. Software engineers sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal expedition, escalating in intensity. Primary objectives: recover all Prism mission data related to the canal, retrieve blank or irregular value. Indeterminate origin of unauthorized function as a secondary objective. Mission report: the LCRP lunar touchdown at 8:27 UTC, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as blank or pollen. At 8:18, substantial interference. At 9:52, complete telemetry loss. Final transmission contained one image. Just goatsy. Little blacked out squares are probably like people. Eh? Oh, so is it a cyclical thing? So okay, so was what happened at the beginning No, okay. So is what happened, I was a member of the 2025 expedition. I got dragged into the hive, and then I started experiencing the memories of a software engineer from 1999, and then after that played out and finished, and he got absorbed, I experienced the memories from 1979? Is that what it was? Same item has been the cause of my death twice now. Like that. I think, no, I think this is the memories of the guy who's getting absorbed, right? I think it's one of those annoying ones where it's like how much of that was actually like tangible stuff and how much of it was interference from whatever entity you're inside. It's I mean, because the timeline feels out of whack, because it feels like they're implying that it takes place in like a standard, like non-tampered timeline, like the 1979 we experienced. But then you have like waveform maintenance shit. You've got like Wi-Fi maintenance tools in the 70s. Is that comment implying that you know what's going on? Because like I feel like I can make inference, but I also feel like it's a little disjointed, like intentionally disjointed. I feel like maybe I missed some stuff. Okay, no, so that is it. Can I load game, or is it gonna... No, okay, so it is just the caves. Right. Okay, well, hang on. Out of interest. So if we just open a new tab. Let's open ourselves up a new tab and then go... Alright, let's have a look at this Reddit thread. Okay, so start of the game, the engineer wakes up from a 7-day isolation period. Since everything that happened due to their maintenance crew being outside, they found the canal and got sick. Yep, so it is... I had like half thought of maybe when we got put into the second base, whether it was like a dimension hopping kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure it's just... I don't even think it's time travel. I think it's just time experience. Yeah, and then you lift the lockdown. It doesn't really... Oh, no, I guess. I was going to say it doesn't really explain why the bots went psycho in 99, but it kind of does. If they infected the core AI module. Let me see. We reach the ASN, turn it off, and then we know that the Type 05 machines are killing everyone to stop the fungi from spreading. I didn't read that because no one tampered with it, right? Okay, so... The timeline splits at 3, yes. Do the protocol, shoot it, turn it off, vision blurs. We see a pedal falling and the engineer's hand reaching for it. And then we see the space that surfaced the capsule robot fish connected to a cable. Yeah, which is where I'm pretty sure that, like, the original software engineer gets absorbed, right? And then I should probably bring this onto screen so it's a bit more coherent. So I'm not just like muttering to myself. There we go. Right. Let me click over that. All right. So from here, Prism Institute, think Weyland-Yutani from Alien, a facility older than what we see in the first two chapters, obviously not connected to the other building. Yes, it's a completely separate site. Older hardware, no one in sight, how much time has passed. In this bit, we learn bit by bit what happened to the crew. Long story short, the canal, the same one John found, has been affecting everyone working there. It's not stated, but the timeline suggests they found the canal or its indications and work towards reaching it. Yep, that would be indicated by the fact there are two separate facilities. We learn that it affects the minds of those who enter and they get sick with hallucinations and voices and are inclined to do specific stuff, ending with entering the canal again. Also, they found something mammalian. Everyone's losing their minds, glimpsing that creature in something else. Entities A and B. Mammalian-like creatures that spread spores and are not hostile at this moment, therefore they have to keep working. They devise methods to maintain the health of the remaining staff as best they can. And more people are entering the canal, yes. So we have to push forward, don't give up, reach the canal. We include under a humanoid creature, Entity A. But I'm pretty sure that was the implication of that was what happened to the people who came back from the canal, right? Because Entity B, which I assume is the big fucking bug, that was what they found in the canal. That was like the source of this, and it has since been actively hostile because it was killed inadvertently by the axe of a human, right? And we come at the place where they're developing a decontamination formula in Entity B. Entity B died from its fix. Yeah, so Entity B in this guy's recounting is the big bug. Is that when this happened, whether it was for the mass sickness by the canal or after the personnel shortage? I do remember William being obsessed by it. It's female. According to the paper, it can give birth. And so in a cutscene, after filtering the water chamber and collapsing the same way as it had the other times we witnessed it, a fetus. So is it Entity? I thought it was, what do you call it? It was a symbolic analogy to the fact that it was birthing a new entity by pairing humans with the spore infection. We have to reach the canal, and for that an echograph is necessary. It's one of the final puzzles. But when who activates the prongs and error repairs ripening and induction? Do we have to induce something for it to open? Oh, right. So it's an analogy to our own rebirth as part of the hive fungus. Yeah, okay. I didn't make that connection until now. God, I'm an idiot. We move forward and reach that place, hearing more voices. We activate the amniotic brine, a salt solution to facilitate field growth. Well, brine is just salty water, and amniotic was the word I was more hung up on. In this space, it's clear that the player is making choices not based on what we want, and not even sure if it's what the engineer wants. He's sick, but what exactly causes that? Well, he's not making the choices based on what he wants because it's the hive fungus eating away at his mind, yeah? We go back, we reach the final place, encounter Entity A, but this time he's not aggressive towards us. He somehow understands how the devices work and indicates that we should play a video, which is a video of Entity B being found. He leaves us alone. A deep cave, we go deeper and deeper. We see imagery, the engineer floating, flower the moons. We enter a chamber with, I presume, all the bodies of the staff from Prism and a sphere, which we come close to and emerge with the engineer. Flashes with Entity A on it and another engineer, but somehow not exactly him. So the story ends with the images of a document flashing, which is where I'm writing this whole thing. You make two things clear. First one, I could be totally wrong. I see myself in this. Yeah, I feel like this is a Signalis type thing where people are going to have different interpretations, and there's just going to be like one commonality that people kind of stick to. A lot of details of the story we see in play that somehow support my analysis. Second thing, the most important, all the documents are written by people sick with fungus. That is, if it's not clear, it literally controls your mind, making you see and do what's beneficial to it, so there are no reliable narrators. Yes. This time we know the prison institution is being built to be fully operational since they have found and secured the system to open it. But there's no indication that it got back to Earth, though. Right? The events of the first two chapters and a while before it happened after 1976, and the subsequent years were spent building the rest of the organization and improving infrastructure. It goes all the way back to 1996, 1997, 1999, turning the place into a resort for further study and such. The protocol for the ASN and staff remains operational, so they require an engineer's assistance, and we know he's successful, but what happens after that? So we know whatever the ASN was doing was blocking all systems, controlling both the Type 5s and the facility. It is controlling access to the PRISM facility too. So with the imagery below as an example, we go back to the beginning of it all. We make a substance that kills the fungi. Yeah, in 79, right? Or 76, sorry. But we too are wrapped up in the canal's intentions. We don't care for it or need it. We need to go inside it. So why to continue the plan, made little by little influenced by the canal to inject it with amniotic brine and shorten agent to induce specific growth sequence for the womb. Game doesn't really trick us into doing this. It's a better way to say that we tag along with the engineer's journey and influence while we control their actions. Yes. So at the end, we created something. We don't really know what. Was it a creature of ourselves, a fungi? Learn at the end that the fungi learn at the end and assimilate enough to introduce something that resembles us or matches us. The game, the fungi, the moon, doesn't really care to tell the rest of the story because it doesn't need to anymore. It just wants to learn more and propagate. Fungi is a type of fungus that can control the minds of those infected to spread it further. It can both keep a host alive as long as needed and replicate / mimic the details of any organism it encounters. Not quite. The entity A is not human passing. I can say this by analyzing the specific and clear, how specific and clear it is controlling the host's mind. It's neither primitive nor ominous. It's talking to us like us. So it needs to create more agencies, therefore the fungi created entities A and B, while the Prism Collective worked, sorry. And looking at the anatomy of these, it's clear the fungi made them to serve a specific purpose of birth and conception. Because all of entity A is male presenting and entity B is female presenting. Is that the implication? I don't think that's correct. Entity A is humanoid, tall, strong, aggressive towards anyone, a protector of its partner. Okay, well that is the implication they're making. But I don't think that entity A is a native-born entity. I think it's infected humans. I'm like pretty damn sure that that's the case. We learn it has intelligence, feelings, grief. Human-like creations, but not correct. Yeah. From when to when the moon was conveyed with this energy, I can't wrap my head around. Can't wrap my head around it, but we can guess what happened since the arrival of the Prism crew. But it needed more of itself to create something new, so it became luring personnel to the canal after gathering all that data. The image after the cistern of the fetus might be literal, but allegorical, as the game's ending is not literal, but a representation of what happens. Yes. All the bodies of the personnel in a space, a womb, give birth to something that in the end is human, but not a human. Literally could be a visual metaphor of the knowledge and nuances of humanity. Created by us and it. Yes. Since the moon fungi can now lure humans based on their behavior as they try to subdue it. The flower was just an image therapy practice, therefore the fungi now use it to draw attention to themselves to grow even larger. I may give it too much credit, it's scary to think it thinks, but you can also share the idea that it's just an organism with a complex survival system, older and beyond anything of our understanding. Okay, there are problems with this because, and I don't even necessarily think it's like a problem with interpretation. I think Entity B existed by itself. I think Entity A is created due to humans being there, but I think that the implication that it is a predatory species which exists to lure people to the moon is failed fundamentally by the fact that humans barely have been to the moon, and it took us millions of years to get to the point where we could go to the moon. So what the hell was it doing all that time? Like, you know, it feels incorrect. Even if it could create entity A's with the absence of humans, right? Because I'm just saying that's how I read it. It could be still wrong. I don't think that, like, I don't think that it would have done that naturally, because how would it know what a human looks like? And it wouldn't just, like, sporadically choose to do that when it itself is, like, it's more like a pill bug. Like a fat pill bug with multiple legs. You know, it just feels weird that it would be like that would be the way that we take this. Fish works as an allegory to us since the fish is connected and made to function in conditions not optimal at all. The same way the fungi keeps us pushing forwards when it's pretty clear we can't even walk anymore. And it's a bit of a loose pull. I mean, I think that they're on the money with this not being like a plot-based game. It's more showing the cycle of what is happening with us sending more people up there to find out what happened to the last batch of people. And that in itself, I think, is where the like routine name comes from. But I also feel like, I don't know, I feel like you could have. I have problems with it mainly because I feel like they want to keep the entity ambiguous, which is fine and fair, but they don't give us enough to go on to like reach like the conclusions I think they want us to reach. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna sit on it more, and I might have a different like opinion on it after the fact. But yeah. I still enjoyed that. I think if it went on for longer than 6 hours, I think I would have really gotten tired of it. But like I enjoyed it well enough. I think that it had a good amount of tension because it did the sound design really well. I liked that it had like seamless UI where everything was done through that tool. I think the puzzles were good. Yeah, I don't feel like there was any like really hard to like decipher puzzles or like ones that just were running on crackhead logic so that you couldn't actually work out what they wanted you to do. Like I think they were all pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. It doesn't feel like the product of like 13 plus years of work, or I guess 12. But I also like, it's probably one of those things where like it was a project that was like started and dropped multiple times. Because it feels like a whole bunch of different things. Like it feels a little Alien Isolation, it feels a little Amnesia, it feels a little like, oh, I was trying to think of the game where like you have all the maintenance tools to like open up stuff in like a Metroidvania type beat, but that is Alien Isolation. So like, yeah, I feel like it's weird because it came out before a lot of these games, and yet I feel like it takes inspiration from a lot of them, but yeah. Oh well, cool. That is something else off our list of stuff we need to complete. All right, let me take a quick peek at who's online, because I'm probably gonna get to wrapping this shit up so that I can go grab dinner and do some other bits and pieces. Let me see. Yeah. Finishing a little early, so there's not anyone really I know kicking about. Let me see. I don't think there was really anyone else playing this game. It is literally just me. Ah, damn. All right. Damn. All right. We might just have to cut it off then, because yeah, I can't see anyone else that's like kind of smaller. All right. Well, I will kill it there then. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I'm glad that we got that done. I don't know what our next thing will be. Maybe Subnautica 2. I might start that by myself. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Have a good night. Thank you. You too. Thank you for the follow, Rue. I really appreciate it. Actually, I'll I don't think I think I was a bit rude. I didn't follow back. There you go. There you go. All right. Alrighty. I'm gonna dip off and go get dinner, so you'll have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you later.